Good morning, welcome to this virtually fit cardio workout. So it's cardio, body weight and abs. Today we are going to be doing a 40-minute workout with a 4-minute cool down at the end, some stretches. We're going to do a warm-up, then we're going to do a Tabata circuit. So we're going to be doing 8 exercises, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, and then a 30-second rest, and then back to do 8 exercises, and we do that 3 times round. Then we'll do 3 ab exercises 3 times. Then we do another Tabata circuit, and then at the end we've got my dice of doom to randomly select 6 exercises, and then optionally finish off at the end with burpees. So you do these workouts at your own risk. Please don't do anything you think is going to hurt. So if there's an exercise you think is going to hurt you or it's new to you, then just march on the spot for that exercise, watch me doing it, get the hang of it, and then perhaps try it afterwards. If something hurts during the workout, then please stop. If you feel unwell during the workout, then stop. And if you continue to feel unwell, then please seek medical attention. If you're new to these workouts, then the timer behind me is going to tell us what the next exercise is at the top. Sorry, what exercise we're doing at the top, and the next exercise below that. And then the timer tells us how long we've got left to do. So you've got a few options. You can just do the exercises for less time, or in the Tabata circuits, perhaps just do every other exercise to work up, or perhaps just do the first Tabata session and the abs and leave it at that, and then come back to this later. So great thing with exercise, you just want to build yourself up slowly over time. So if you start to feel puffed out, then just take a break and then jump back in whenever you want to, and just try and do a little bit more each time you work out. So we'll start off with our stretches. It's always good to stretch before workout, get your joints ready for some movements. Morning, Katie. So standing up nice and tall and straight, pull those shoulders back, put your arms out, palms facing backwards, and then just try and pretend you're pressing a big spring together behind your back. We'll do that another 2 times to get those shoulders stretched out. That's good. Now we'll do the head. So now rotate your head around clockwise 3 times, and then anti-clockwise. And we're going to rotate our arms, so small circles forwards, increase the speed, increase the size. Good. Swing those arms. And then slow that down and then come back the other way. Open up that chest. Nice big arm circles. That's good. And then we'll hula the hips around once, twice, 3 times, and then back around the other way. And then finally we'll stretch out those hamstrings, hands behind the head, hinging at the hips. So think about pushing your bottom backwards, keep the back straight, feel the stretch in your hamstrings. 1, 2, and 3. Make sure you've got enough space around you. Make sure you've got a drink to have so you can hydrate between the sessions. We're going to be doing things like star jumps and lunging back and forward, so you want about an arm width around you, so you're not going to bang into anything. Make sure the floor is clear, so you're not going to jump on anything and twist an ankle or anything like that. So if you're ready, now it's time to start your watch. We'll start with the warm-ups. We're going to start with kickbacks in 10 seconds.
Preview for 10 seconds. Warm-up timer.
We're ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Working those hamstrings. Just start slowly for this first set. Morning, Andrew. Good to join us. So squats next. So feet just wider than the hips, and then squatting down nice and gently. Just as much as is comfortable for you. Just increase the depth a little bit on each squat. We're just doing these for 20 seconds each, go around twice. Next exercise is toe tap, so let's start by tapping the shins. Then if you want to, take it a bit further, bring it up so you tap your toe, and then a bit further still. And then we finish with lunges, so big step forward and then dropping down, not pushing forward. Make sure you drop down, don't put too much pressure on that knee. Drop down, power up. Little break. And kickbacks. So if you use these workouts, then just take it easy. Just listen to your body. Listen to your heart rate going up. When it feels like you're pushing it as hard as you can, then take a little break. Build up slowly. Now we've got squats again, so back nice and straight. Think about somebody reading the text on the top of your t-shirt as you go down. If they were stood in front of you, just try and get that a bit lower. Good, and toe taps now. And finish with those lunges. And rest. We've got one new exercise in the circuits, which is an inchworm, which is where we're going to bend down, keep your legs straight and go out. So we've been doing it before, well, we've been bending our legs. So if you want to, bend your legs for that bit, or do it with straight legs, it's a bit more challenging. So the bent leg version will be to go down and go out like that, and then come back and stand up. So you choose which one of those you want to do when we get there. We're going to start with good old fashioned star jump. So 20 second bursts of energy with 10-second break. Let's go. So nice and bouncy on the feet. Arms, hands touching at the top, tapping the thighs at the bottom. Five seconds to go. And rest. So we're going to repeat the exercises and then do another one. So 4 exercises all together, and then we get a break. Star jumps, let's go. And rest. Lunges next. So hands on your hips, look at a point on the wall to keep your balance. Nice big step forward, drop it down, power it back up again. Drop it down, power up. Great exercise for all you runners out there. And rest. So we'll do lunges again. And then I think we've got the inchworms. So ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Forward, down, power up. And rest. Okay, so it's the up and down, so keep your legs straight. If you want more of a challenge, bend your legs. If you want to make it a bit easier, put a press up at the end if you want to make it really challenging. So down we go, out we go, optional press up, back up tall, down, Take it out, press up, back up tall, down, out we go, press up, back up tall. Woo. So bend your knees, you want to make that a little bit less challenging and drop the press up. Let's go. On the luck. And rest. Now we're going down for our first ab exercise. So leg raises, leg hold, or hollow hold. Your choice. Have that core engaged. Imagine someone's going to drop up, back sugar on your stomach, from a couple of feet up. That's what you want your stomach to feel like. And rest. Stay down here. Do it again. Ready to go. The leg raises, your shoulders are on the ground. Hollow hold. Shoulder blades off the ground. Feet off the ground. Core engaged. And rest. 20 seconds rest. Grab a quick drink. And we're back to the second circuit. With those star jumps. Are we ready? Let's go. So working for 20 seconds. 10 seconds break. Take breaks where you need to. And rest. Ready to go. Let's go. Touching those hands at the top. Touching the thighs at the bottom, nice and bouncy feet, get a good width, and rest. Okay, lunges next. If you want to take it a bit further, you can add weights as well. There we go, drop down, power up, drop down, power up. And rest. I'm just going to add some little dumbbells. So these are 3 kilo dumbbells, one on each side. Show you what I mean. Put a bit more weight on it. So now step forward, drop it down, power up. Stay focused on the point in the wall to help with that balance. And rest. Now we've got the Inchworms for the down and out. Let's go. Wiggle that, press up. And rest. Ready to go again. Down. And rest. Down we go for leg hold on leg raises. leg hold or hollow hold. Your choice. Try and keep the small of the back on the ground as well, so the hips tilting backwards, using that core to pull it back. And rest. This is the end of the second circuit. Go. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Up we get. Quick 20-second break. Have a drink. Last one on that circuit to do. We're ready with star jumps again. Let's go. Nice and bouncy. Good pace. And rest. Three, 2, 1. Let's go. And rest. Lunges next, with or without the weight. So a nice big step forward, drop down, power up. Not letting that knee go over the toes at the front. Think about those quads as you push up. And rest. One more lunge. Let's go. Step forward. Drop it down. Power up. And rest. Inchworms, or bend the legs to crouch down and do it. So down we go. Out with the hands. Press up. Optional. Back. We go. And rest. Woo. Ready to go again. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Out. Press up. Back up. And rest. Down we go. 4 leg raises, leg hold or hollow hold. Up we come. Small on the back. Press to the floor. Tilting these hips backwards. Three, 2, 1. And rest. Take a deep breath, and we'll go again. 3, 2, 1. Let those leg hold power hold for 20 seconds. And rest. That's it, that's the first circuit done. Abs next. 3 circuits, start with ankle taps. Do the ankle taps with your shoulder blades on the ground or raised up in a crunch. So join me down on the floor. Don't worry, we're going to put 10-second intro. So ankle taps, feet bent, or sorry, knees bent. Up by your bottom, either keep your shoulder on the ground or come up into crunch and then use those obliques. We're just doing 20 seconds. And think about those oblique muscles that are pulling you left and right. And rest. And next we've got flutter kicks or leg raises. Leg raises a bit easier, flutter kicks a bit harder. So legs up and then kick them. The higher up you have your legs, the easier it is. The lower down, the harder it is. And then over we go for plank. You do this on your knees or on your toes, whichever you do. Then make sure you've got your shoulders over your hands. So if you're up on your toes, you want a straight line from your shoulder through your backside to your ankle. 10 seconds to go. And rest. 15-second rest, and then we're back to those ankle taps. So over we come, knees bent, feet just wider than the hips. Either shoulders on the ground or come up into a crunch and do that. Think about those obliques. And rest. Flutter kicks next. Ready. And up we come. Point those toes. And over we go for plank. So on your knees, but always shoulders over hands or up onto your toes. Your choice. Keep the core engaged. Imagine someone's going to drop a bag of sugar onto your small of your back. And what you want to do in terms of tensing your muscles, that's what you want your abs to feel like. Whew. Right, last round of abs, and then we're back into a cardio circuit. Some ankle taps, come. Think about those abs, those obliques. Pull it down as far as you can. Keep the tap down the side of that foot, not just the ankle. Rest. And now we've got flutter kicks. Go. Try and keep small that back. Push down on the ground. And over we go for plank. Three, two, one. Up we go. Always have shoulders over hands. Pushing down into all Take your thumb and all the fingers. And rest. Woo. That's the abs done. Now we've got our last circuit, and we've got the dice of doom to worry about. We're going to go in about 20 seconds. We've got a 10-second intro once the circuit starts. We're going to start with thruster squats. So just do squats, and even if you haven't got any weights, then bring your arms up. We're going to go down to the squat, arms overhead. Down to the squat, arms overhead. Down, up. And then just increase the pace as you feel you can. And rest. So you want your feet just wider than your hips, toes pointing outside, you bring out those weights. If you've got them, just use your hands if you haven't.
Three, two, one.
And rest. Fast feet next. So this is where we're coming up onto the balls of our feet, and we're just transferring the weight very quickly from one foot to the other. Let's go. So you can start to feel this in your calves. Just as fast as you can. If you want to put a bit of movement into it, feel free. And rest. Ready to go again. 3, 2, 1. And rest. We've got high knees next. So start jogging on the spot and then bring those knees higher. Let's go. So bring those knees as high as you can. Don't worry so much about pace. Worry about how high you can get that knee up. And rest. And high knees again. And rest. Now we're going to head down for mountain climbers. So you're in plank, and then you're going to bring your knees up, either walking or jogging. Okay, so we're in plank, and then bring the knees up. If you want to, do that at a jog. Again, come as low as you can, so your knees aren't hitting the ground, but just above it. And rest. We've got mountain climbers again. And rest. Whew. Little break, grab our water, and we're back to those thruster squats. Bring your weights up to Here's, there we go. And rest. Bring your weights up. Let's go. And rest. Last week next. Up onto the ball of your feet. How fast can you go? Five seconds left. And rest. And 3, 2, 1. Fast feet. The ball to those feet. Keep going. And rest. High knees next. Let's go. Focus on how high you can get the knees, not how quickly you can do it. Increase the pace when you feel you can. And rest. Ready with high knees again. Let's go. And rest. Down we go for mountain climbers. So it's up into plank. Walking them out or jogging them out. Or you can put a little twist in if you want. And rest. Ready to go again. And let's go. And rest. Whew, have a drink. Got the cluster squats next. Let's go. And rest. Arms up. And rest. Nearly there for this circuit. 5 feet. Let's go. Balls of the feet. Start to feel that in your calves. And rest. Ready to go. Let's go. Fast as you can. And rest.
For 10 seconds.
Last round of high knees. Let's go. And rest. Ready to go again. Let's go. And rest. Back down for mountain climbers. Up into plank. Walk it, jog it. And things up. Shoulders over hands. One more. 20 seconds to go. Up into plank, walking it out, or jogging it. And rest. Woo. That's the end of that circuit. Let's see what the dice of doom have got for us. We're doing lunges for just 10 reps. So each of these sessions is, we've got a minute per exercise. So sometimes we fill up a minute, sometimes we get to have a break. This time we've got 10 reps of lunges, it's pretty easy. So we'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. A big step forward, that's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. 30 seconds rest. What's next? Will we need it? Star jumps for a minute. I'm going to roll the next dice so we know what to do straight after that. Squats for 10 reps. So star jumps for a minute. It's going to be a challenge. Let's just get a nice steady pace. Work for as long as you can. Let's go. So we're doing this for a minute. Take breaks where you need to. And then we're going to go and do 10 squats. I'll tell you when we're halfway. That's halfway. Keep going if you can. Five seconds to go. And now we've got 10 squats. So feet nice and wide apart. Let's do these with really good form. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 30 seconds. We got 3 more lucky dips to do. What do we get next? Push-ups. 10 reps, push-ups. Guys are being quite kind today. So let's make these push-ups count. Do them on your knees or do them on your toes. But make sure you're bringing your chest so it touches the ground on each rep. So up we come. Hands nice and wide. Down we go. Chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Another 30 seconds. What's lucky dip number 5 going to bring us? Push-ups again. For 30 seconds. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, we're going to go in 15 seconds. 2 lots of push-ups. The dice gods have not been kind. Let's go down. So maybe do this on your knees if you want. Full press ups. Up we go. 30 seconds. Seconds to go. And rest. 1 more. One of the gods going to give us. We've got toe taps for 30 seconds. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. That's halfway. And rest. Okay, we just got the burpees to do. We're doing 25 seconds to start. So if you want to do modified burpees, you just go down, stepping back and stepping forward, or full burpees, jump back and include the press up. Your choice. And then we're done. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Cool 4 minutes.
And we're done.
Timer.
Have a quick drink. All right, we're going to take 3 deep breaths as we take our arms over our heads, and then we'll go into stretching. So, in through your nose, out through your mouth. So breathing in on the way up, hold at the top, and then back down. In 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Push it all out. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's stretch those triceps. So put your hand on your head, grab hold of your elbow with the other hand, and then pull gently back. We'll hold that for 10. And then swap arms, pull back gently, we'll hold that for 10. Good. Now stick your arm straight out in front of you, bring it across your body, keeping your upper arm parallel with the ground, and pull it in with the other arm until you feel a stretch from your shoulder. Hold that for another 10. Good. Now the other side, out in front of you, across we go, pull it in, hold that for 10. One more. Now we're going to do our hamstrings. So hands behind the head, hinging just at the hips. So keep looking up as you bend forward until you feel the stretch in those hamstrings. And we're going to hold that for 15. You can go a bit lower once you've got them stretched out a bit. 3, 2, 1. Up we come. Now we're going to do our quads. Hang on to something if you want to, or practice your balance as well, which is really good for you as you get older. So right hand, right ankle, and then bring your knees together, push the hips forwards and pull up on that ankle. We're going to stretch in those quads, which we're going to hold for another 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Pop that down. Other leg, left leg comes up, left leg, left hand. Grab that ankle, bring those knees together, push the hips forwards, pull up. We'll hold that for 15. If you prefer, you can do this stretch lying down. Then you sort of push your hips into the floor. Easier, certainly easier for the balance that way. Pretty hard to fall over. And then lastly, we'll do that. We'll do our calves, so feet parallel to each other, just wider than the hips. Take a step forwards, push back into that left heel, bend the right knee, feel a stretch in that calf, which we're going to hold for 15 seconds.
Three, 2, 1.
And come back up again. This time take the left leg forwards, pushing down into that right heel, or back into that right heel. Bend the left knee, feel that stretch. We'll hold this for 15. It's good, and slowly up. You might want to do those stretches again on your own after this. It was reasonably quick. Stretching helps avoid injury and reduces the soreness in muscles the day after exercise. So it's always good to stretch. So I hope you enjoyed that. Give yourself a round of applause. That's good for your heart. It's good for your body, and it's also good for your brain and your well-being. So try and do something like that 3 or 4 times a week. Now the weather's better, get out for a brisk walk, light jog, cycle, or join me on Mondays, Thursdays or Saturdays to do this kind of workout. Keep yourself safe and have a good weekend.